What is going on? Question: how much do you think the United States of America sends out every year in foreign aid? You got it? No? No, that's not it. It's $5 billion a year in hand-me-outs to other countries around the world. If our government would, instead of sending out all that money to foreign aid, if they will pay all the Americans that have a mortgage in this country, that alone will make America great again. Why? It's because all the people who pays a mortgage every month, all that money, instead of giving it out to a bank, they will put it to work in the workforce. For example, me, I wouldn't mind putting new tires on my truck. Who makes those tires? Let's say Michelin, Firestone. Who gets the benefit of that? All the manufacturers will make those tires and get the benefit. All those people who work at the manufacturers, all the overtime or the hours they get paid to make my tires, they would generate more money so they could spend out there in other industries. Restaurants, you have more money, you can go out there and you can eat at a nice restaurants, and the restaurants can afford to pay the $15 wage that the employer is supposed to pay at the restaurants. I mean, if that is a way of making America great again, by you putting out the money for the people that work for it to work. They will go out there and make other people work, and the money keeps flowing. That's the way it works. It's gotta flow. It's not just keeping it at a bank, even though the banks are empty, but you give the money to the people that work for it so other people can benefit from it, and it keeps helping everybody around. Another option, it will be, instead of charging all that money to the homeowners in taxes every year, if you give them the option that the government will put that money that is taken out of our checks every week, at the end of the year, if you put that money towards the principal account of the homeowners, guess what happened? In 10 years, everyone in this country will have a house paid for. And guess what would happen? That will be America great again. God willing, somebody out there may listen to what I'm saying. I know I'm just an average Joe, but it's ideas that people have to come together and get some ideas. Listen to the people that work, that are not just staying home and waiting for the first to collect the check, because other people are working for those benefits for the people that are not working. I know some people have problems. People are getting laid off left and right. Like in the company that I work for today, they lay off 30 people. If you were to make that happen, all of my coworkers will still have a job tomorrow. But no, men's greed is out there, and all they wanna get all the dollars for themselves. They don't want to help out the average Joe. And thanks to the average Joe who pays taxes, they're getting richer. I mean, that's the way you want to make America great again. What happened last week? Last Friday? Government shutdown. It is a shame that we the Americans, being the #1 country in the whole world, God has given us the ability of managing that and giving us the opportunity to be the greatest country in the world at this time. And people keep getting richer and richer because they're greedy. It is time that our president, Donald Trump, gets the right people involved to make America great again. It's a shame that the government had to be shut down. It's not good that a government shuts down because it stops the flow of the dollars. Government workers, what do? They're not making any pay. They're not making any money when that happens. Thank God it happened on a weekend, because the majority of the government workers don't work on the weekends. You know, that's sadly, it was a good thing, because many Americans would not have their checks as they normally are if it was a shutdown in the middle of the week. Our armed forces, they're out there. They're out there in other countries when their families are here. You will stop being the policeman of the whole world. That would also make great our country. We will have our troops at home, and they will not be wandering around in the whole other countries fighting for some political agendas out there. Hopefully someone or somebody out there may listen to this. It's just my humble opinion, and I hope, God willing, He gives a grace to our country to become once again a great American country, a country that fears God to begin with. That is the main thing. If our morals keep going down the tube, that is our future too. God is in control of everything. Just look at the examples in all other empires. They push God out, and then you have a chaos. The history happens. Then another empire rises up. So if you want to make America great again, look up for the #1. First, God Himself. You got to believe in Him first. You got to teach good morals at schools. You got to show people respect. Your elders. You got to keep God at school. Pray at school like He was before. That's why God blessed us so much, because we had got involved with our children at schools. Let's try to help out and listen to people. People have ideas. People are smart. It doesn't mean that only because the janitor is pushing the broom, he doesn't know nothing. He has a brain like everybody else in this country and in this world. Let's try to help out each other. Look out for your neighbors. Don't fight with your neighbors. Because that neighbor one day might be the one who's going to help you. So hopefully, Mr. President, you listen to this. I mean no harm. I'm just giving you my opinion. And I can almost assure you that that is the opinion of other people, other Americans that do want to improve their way of living in this country. In this country that has given us freedom. Not like the other countries around the world. That is my idea. Hopefully it works. And may our Lord Jesus Christ bless you all. Good night.